Hello guys, welcome back to another Platinum walkthrough. I'm covering Horizon Zero Dawn with this one because it's free on PlayStation from April 19th, I believe. Yes, tomorrow. So yes, this is going to take you to Platinum. I'm not going to cover the DLC just yet. I may do that at a later date. But this will get you Platinum Trophy. It's going to take somewhere around 10 hours. I'm going to hope to get it before. You can do it in about 7 hours, you can. But I'm going to be going a bit slower just to explain a few things to you and to make it easier for you to actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just changing a few things in the settings. I put the sensitivity up for the camera and I put it on story mode. You can actually change the difficulty here. Yeah, this is a very... It's not easy as pie, but you can actually get this Platinum, guys, on story difficulty, which is very, very easy. So if you want to make this as easy as can be, lob it on story. If you do the DLC, you have got to do that on the highest difficulty. So your sort of difficulty fix will get there, if you like. But I really advise doing this on story. It'll be a lot easier, and that's what I'm doing it on. So if you want to follow me closely, you need it on story. So this is where we begin, as young Aloy. So you just head in through this sort of facility type place until you leave the area, and he's not, I guess he's sort of like a father figure, Roast. Yes, you come over here and you grab the scanner. You'll be using this quite a lot, so make sure you familiarise yourself with it. But once you got it, come up the stairs, take a right, and you come into this room, and you need to come to this sort of a panel on the wall, and you'll be interacting with a lot of these. They're sort of like a lock, and you have to, that one you have to rotate it so the red is at the bottom. With these, you normally have to replicate the direction it's facing on the door. You need to replicate it on the panel so that they unlock. And when she comes over, yeah, she'll turn it like so, and then that will unlock it. Yeah, so once you've unlocked it, you come through here, down these steps. Yeah, this is all very easy to begin with. I'm not for sure if I really need to show you this. I mean, it will show you the way to get through it quicker, I guess, but difficulty-wise, nothing. Yeah, you scan that, whatever it was, I forgot what that was now because I wasn't looking at the screen. You scan that thing on the floor. Happy birthday, Isaac. It's a little, it's corpse. So I see a little message for him. Yeah, scan it, and you get a little cutscene, and you skip it. Yeah, good thing about this is you're not a lot of I guess it's not too many games when they force you to watch the cutscenes when you start a new game. So if you want to play a game again to make a guide for it or do a speed run, and you have to watch them all again, I hate that. This, you can skip all the cutscenes, so it's entirely up to you. This is, I enjoy this game. It's a great game. I've played it before, so I don't need to watch all the cutscenes. But yeah, if you want to take time, watch all cutscenes and whatnot, and yeah, I'm showing you what you need to do. So when you get out, you'll be here, and you have to pick up that, can't remember the name of the plant now, berries. Yeah, pick up the berries, the basic named berries, and eat them with up on the D-pad. And that's how you like refill your health, but you shouldn't really need to on story. On story, normally when you complete missions and that, your health refills anyway, and you don't take much damage, and you'll get potions later anyway. You'll find potions everywhere in a lot of the crates that I loot, so it shouldn't be a problem. But here you have to wait for Rost to catch up with you. If you run away from him, try and speed it up, he'll just stand still, and if though he's wants you to keep up with him, if you get ahead, he doesn't like it and he just stops, and then you have to go back to him. But yeah, once you get up here, just be careful. There is a enemy. It's not a big deal. What happens is there'll be a little cutscene and you just have to repeat it again. And then once you're in that grass, you've got to come over to this one. On story mode, you can see at the top of the screen you've got the sort of compass line at the top and objective marker, I guess. I don't think it's got compass points on, that's it. Oh yeah, I think it has. Yes, and just below that you've got the eye icon that appears sometimes. Obviously that identifies how much sound you're making. Now obviously to make the littlest sound you have to crouch. But if you actually roll, so if you're running on, if you're standing up and running, but if you keep rolling, that actually brings your sound down. But it moves at the speed, the running speed, a little bit faster, I think. So crouching has a a bad point where you obviously move much slower. But if you roll like this, you actually don't make much noise, but you move really fast. So that's really useful. Yeah, you can use that quite a lot, guys, to roll. So just bear that in mind. It's very, very useful if you want to move a bit quicker, but you can't quite stand up to run because you'll make too much noise. But it just helps you move out a little bit quicker. And yeah, I think it does move a bit quicker than running. So if you just want to get around the level a bit quicker, you can do it. I don't like do it. I do it sometimes, like now, but I just find it takes me out of the game when I'm just spamming the same button for the whole game, just to move a little tiny bit quicker. So
there, see them?
Yeah, I'll use it here and then. But what you can do here, you can actually scan enemies, and you saw there I scanned these striders. You have to scan every type for a trophy. And sometimes if you forget to do one, it can be a bit of a pain trying to find one again, or requires you to go all the way over to this area and getting one. So if each time you come across a new enemy type, be sure you scan them. That's with R3, activate your scanner and just hover it over them until the circle radius fills all the way the little bar around the circular area, and then that will scan them. You'll know because I tried to show you then. I went into the options. By the way, I've got to pick up some rocks there, so pick up them rocks. Yeah, I went into options. Normally you can view it all, any monsters you've scanned, so you can actually tell. But yeah, it's a trophy for getting all of them. Yeah, so make sure you pick up some rocks and then head over here, and there'll be another scene. And what you've got to do, you've got to throw a rock down in the grass, and Ross is going to show you how it's done. He's going to show you how it's done. Yeah, so just lob one down there, and don't just run straight down there, because even though it's distracted and it's going for the rock, if you run down there, it'll go for you instead, and you have to start it again. Just this brief section. But once he starts killing it, I just come down and quickly harvest these branches. Yeah, there's 3 of them here. This one, the Ridgewood, and then this one, because you'll find there's a lot of craftables in this game, and obviously you loot a lot of it in the world and enemies. And the Ridgewood, you use it to craft your basic arrows. So that's why I'm grabbing it now. You have to grab it anyway. Roast will tell you to grab some if you haven't already. So yeah, he'll tell you to come over here, and yeah, if you didn't scan it before, you can scan the strider now. And when you scan them, it shows you their weak points. You see the canisters on the back. Now them canisters, some enemies are really, really tough. I wouldn't say they're tough. I mean, we're on story difficulty, but they're sort of like tanks that take a lot to kill them. But their weak points, a lot of the time, if you hit that with fire, it'll like explode after a few seconds, and it does like tons of damage. And you'll get some weapons later that do tons of damage. There'll be some later where you can't kill it in one hit. Obviously this is a basic enemy. Yeah, so loot it afterwards, guys, once you've hit its canister. Yeah, you get like you'll get a bow which will do more damage to the canisters. They rip the canisters off quicker. You get a bow which lets you zoom in a little bit more. Sort of like a trap thing that actually puts traps down. Yeah, you do get quite a lot of different weapons. It's not just bow and arrows. Yeah, it's not just bow and arrows. And your staff, which you'll find out soon. Yeah, so once you've done that, you'll get told by Roast to follow him. But it looks like he's following me again. Yeah, basically he'll be running down here. You can't really go wrong in this bit. You're just following Roast and doing what you get told. It's basically like a sort of epilogue. Yeah, like an epilogue type thing. I was tempted to cut this out because I wasn't sure how much you guys wanted to watch this. But I thought I'd leave it in. Let's all do the epilogue together. Sorry, not epilogue, the introduction together. Let's do it together. The prologue, I guess it's called. So what I do when I first spawn in there, I lob a rock to my left, and then normally you can just roll straight ahead to the objective marker. But that watcher just on the right there, sometimes he may be walking straight down there. So just watch him first. Make sure he's not walking down, and if he is, just wait for him to pass and then roll past him. Yeah, but as soon as you spawn in, I lob a rock to the left, and that will distract the watcher on the left, plus a few other enemies. And you can almost roll all the way here. Yeah, I'm rolling because it's quicker and quiet. So once you get over there, you just interact with is it Teb? Was that Teb? I can't remember where it was now. And come over here. I'm just lobbing a rock to distract this watcher, and you should be able to roll all the way to the objective then, and you'll get your first trophy for completing the prologue. First trophy. Yeah, introduction, prologue, epilogue. I've gave it many names. I think I stuck to prologue. Yeah, so followed, roasts, step. Yeah, these trophy names, there's not much to them. The trophy name is basically what you have to do to get it. Yeah, follow, roast, steps. Kill an enemy, yeah, that's the name of the trophy. Yeah, but they're sort of names like that. But that's the first one. We get 3 or 4 in this part, I think. So when you get here, that's the older alloy. These wooden dummies, we need to destroy all of these. There's 7 here. Just done 1. That was number 2. There's 23 or 21 altogether. But this is the first lot. That's number 3. This is number 4. I'm going to grab this ridgewood just here. And here is number 5. Yeah, there's no tracker for these. Just try and make sure you knock them down. Some more ridgewoods. Yeah, knock them down with R2, by the way. R2, that's 6, and this is 7. So that's 7 wooden dummies we've got here, guys. And keep a mental note of them or write it down somewhere, because there's no way to track them other than just remembering what you've done. Because when you come back later, they sort of they respawn, even though it will count that you've destroyed them. More ridgewood there, by the way, which is just collected. I'm just going to get some skills here. We're going to get first that middle one in Prowler. Going to get that left one on Brave and left one on the Forager tree. So I can't remember the names. I'm actually doing post commentary in this, and looks like I'm going a bit too quick for myself. Can't keep up. So here's Roast. Yes. What is he doing here, Sandy? He's an NPC alloy. Aloy even. Aloy. Yeah, I can't help calling it alloy. Yeah, so talk to Roast, and that will complete the mission. The dialogue choice, by the way, the multiple choice questions, it doesn't really matter what you pick, so you can pick what you want. Yeah, don't worry, they don't really have any effect on the story. Well, it's mainly dialogue and different dialogue you'll get. If there ever is any importance to it, I will let you know, so don't worry. There are some side quests later when you have to sort of do certain things with them, but that's much later. I'll let you know. So come down here, and what I'm doing now, I'm looking for foxes. Don't spend too much time looking for these, mainly when you're in like a wooded area. But these foxes, what they do, you don't need them, but you need a material from them to buy the infinite fast travel pack. And it's sort of, not every fox will drop it, it's sort of like a random drop. So I'm just keeping an eye out for foxes. Always do this when you're in a wooded area, and like I say, just try not to do it for too long, because over time it will eat loads of your time. But what I'm doing, you can see on the map marker at the top, I'm heading towards them 2 yellow icons. And if you sort of head in a straight line to them from where we dropped off at cliff top not long ago, when we came down the zip line, you'll come to these 2 watchers. See here, and we want to kill these. R2 will kill them in 1 hit. And if you've not scanned them, you can scan them now, by the way. Yeah, and then loot them. Yeah, loot these robots. Be careful you don't kill them too close to the bridge, because then it can attract the enemies on the other side, and the striders will run away if they see you, become alerted to you, as Roast told you in the prologue. Yeah, so we need to kill 3 striders and get blaze from them. So like I say, if they get alerted to you, they will run away, and you have to keep chasing after them. So if you're quick, you can get 3 before they run off. So I got 2 of them before they even became alerted to me, and that 3rd one did see me, but if you quickly shoot him, you should be able to kill him. And then loot him. If you shot the canister off, the blaze will have fallen from their body and it will be nearby. It won't be on their initial sort of body loot. Nice. That's if you shoot the blaze off, but if you don't shoot it off, normally it's just in with their body loot. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, then once you've got 3 blaze, you can craft the fire arrows. There we go, just like that. Hold L1 and select them on the weapon wheel, then hold X to craft. So here's another wooded area, so keep an eye out for foxes. It's a shame they're difficult to see. I wish there was a way to just make them easy to identify, or to lock onto them. I think you can only lock onto the bigger enemies. You can't lock onto these little animals that you farm. Yeah, so I'm having a little look for foxes. Try not to look for too long. So like I say, it will eat too much time. Yeah, I thought that was a scrapper. That's having a quick look, but we'll get it later. Yeah, so I've had a quick look for foxes, but I'm heading to the objective marker now. You can see the yellow icon on the top of the map. But we're going to get 2 more wooden training dummies just before we head to the objective marker. We're going to head across this bridge, take a left at the Mother's Cradle stone there. and you see that little tower, just take a left around the wall and it'll bring you to a little village. Yeah, Mother's Cradle, a settlement, and we're going to go straight to the back and you'll find a wooden dummy. This is number 8. Wooden dummy number 8, that's it. We've done 7 in the starting area. So R2 to completely destroy them. Yeah, I'm just showing you on the map briefly where we are. So destroy them. And sorry about that noise. Yeah, sorry about that. Duty called just for a second there. I had to pause it and go and deal with live things. Yeah, so up this wall and you'll find another wooden dummy here. This is wooden dummy number, wait, let me guess, let me try and think. Number 9. That's the one. Did I get it? Yeah, here, number 9. And then talk to the NPC here. Why is he just standing there? He's an NPC, Aloy. Yeah, so we're going to say trade and we're going to buy the tripcaster. Yes, and we're going to sort out to the right. You should have the materials. I think the game gives them to you anyway, because of story. And we're going to buy every single treasure box there. Them 3 bottom ones, by the way, they're part of the complete edition. If you don't have it, they won't be there. I'm going to get them anyway. Well, I'm going to get them since complete edition. Yeah, so all these boxes, you get a fast travel pack in them, plus a few other things that really help to begin with. Yeah, so buy all the, always, well, you don't have to buy the all 3. Always get a treasure box from them. So did you see where we just warped to? We just warped to the Northern Embrace Gate. Yeah, so warp there, use the fast travel pack. And don't use them recklessly, they are limited until we get the infinite fast travel pack. Yeah, so only warp when I ask you to. Yeah, so Aloy, not Aloy, that's Roast. Talk to Roast. Don't talk to yourself, it's not good, trust me. Do not talk to yourself. Talk to him and then rest at the bonfire. And that will advance the mission. And then loot that sawtooth. And then take a left and then head over to where I am. Can you see the compass point on the map? Head over here and drop down here. Should be careful, if you fall from too great a height it can kill you. And here's your first metal flower. There it is. So that's where I am on the map, guys. Your first metal flower we're going to loot. And you'll get a nice trophy here. There we go. First metal flower found. Yeah, like I say. Very, very thoughtful trophy names these are. So you're going to loot this watcher. And you're going to loot this. Was it a strider? I didn't quite see what it was. And then come over here. Quickly loot this box. Yeah, big cutscene. Quickly loot this box. Now you need to be quick here if you want to do this as easy as this. If you don't, you can just press options and restart from the last save, guys. So we're going to scan it first. And then we're going to, yeah, new machine, sawtooth, scan it. And then get your bow out and press R3 to slow time down. Yeah, but that's not infinite, guys, slowing down. It recharges after time. And you're going to use a fire arrow on the canister. His leg is in the way, so make sure you hit it near the rear. And then if you can hit the fire, if you can hit the canister with a fire arrow, it will kill it in one hit once it explodes. And then roll down there, loot the sawtooth, and you get a trophy as well, which we've just got. What's it called? Defeated the sawtooth? Probably was. And then after that cutscene, we're going to warp to the Mother's Heart. So we've got 4 fast travel packs left. Yeah, so we're going to warp to Mother's Heart. And this will be the next part of the story quest. Yeah, I was thinking about cutting these loading times out, but they're not too long, are they? I'll see if they get worse. I'm on PS5. I'm not sure if it's quicker on PS5. I can't really tell. I've not played the PS4 one for so long. Yeah, so you get to Mother's Heart, then you turn around and you'll find Roast near the bridge. Talk to him, tell him you're ready, and then that you're all set, and then you can head back to, yeah. So that dialogue there, multiple choice, I just told I understand. I always turn the heart. If you want to choose the same ones as me, I always choose the heart options. And here I'm just buying the resource satchel and the hunter bow quiver upgrade. That's in your carry capacity in the inventory. So yeah, if you can, just do that now. Basically, you can't loot an infinite amount of items. There will become a point where you can't loot no more, so you're holding max. But you can upgrade them as you go along, and it'll let you carry more, basically. So over here, this is training dummy number 10. And then just round the corner here, we're going to get training dummy number 11. Yeah, number 11. Yeah, I'm doing post commentary with this, but I'm thinking I may just record it as I play. That's what I normally do. So we're going to come over here and talk to Ted on further parts. I mean, yeah, you need to buy the Nora Brave, and you need to buy the free sample box. Always buying free sample boxes if any traders have them, because Always got 1 or 2 fast travel packs inside. And then we're going to come over here and loot this small little box. It's got some loot inside, and we'll need all this loot for later. Don't buy anything, by the way, unless I mention it, because we're going to need all this loot for later. And then up here, and there's a box on top of this roof we can loot. Yeah, grab that. Yeah, later on we're basically going to buy loaded gear. That's what we need to save everything for. Over here's another box. If you don't loot these little boxes, it means you're going to have to keep killing enemies, and it will just consume more time. It's very quick just to run around and loot these boxes in settlements that you pass along the way, and just build your materials that way. Loot this one. Yes, that's green. That depends on the rarity of the loot inside. Yeah, white is like a, yeah, another box there. White is just like a basic item, well, common item, I guess. Then you got like blue, green. There's probably a few other colours. Yeah, they're just basically a rarity. So another merchant here. Cost again. Tell him you want to trade. Yeah, I don't know why I asked him that. I do not want to talk to him. I think he's getting a bit lonely. So we're going to go into treasure box, and we're just going to get a free sample box from him. Nothing else. Just get a free sample box. Yes, look, I'm talking to him again. I feel sad for him. But turn around once you spoke to him. Come into this little crowd over here. Find out what's going on. And there'll be a cutscene. You know what to tell you. And then afterwards, scan this guy in purple. And I don't know what he's got in his ear. Little fucking dinky donut or something. I know it's a scanner. And yeah, talk to him. You've got to scan him first, and then you can talk to him. And this guy's beard, it's grown in a really weird way. It's grown, it's like just growing directly downwards. Not growing out, but directly downwards. Once you spoke to them, just going to take this wall. Keep tight to this wall, guys. And yeah, get down here, and then we're going to jump across to that wall. You don't have to take this way. You can go around the normal way along the bridges if you want. Just this is a little bit quicker. And then get over here to objective marker. Be a little cutscene. You can skip it. And yeah, pick what you want. I say for my mother. And then jump over here. Just be careful. If you jump directly off without landing on the sort of cliff wall, you may kill yourself. So when you're jumping from a high height like I do, just try and land on the cliff wall and sort of make your way down like that. So we loot that box as we got out of the water, and then we're heading through here. Yes, and we're going to get like a little yeah, like a little training sequence now, sort of. Yeah, talk to this guy. I pity you. Does you know he's got a bit of pen on his face? I bet someone drew on him when he was sleeping. That gives me an idea. Aloy, good way to get your own back. Yeah, so here I'm going to say not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, this game. Mother's Heart. So yeah, this bit's like a sort of like a training course sort of thing. Well, like it's like a trial, more like trial between you and the other kids. See who is the king. But no one wants the outcast to win. But we will show them. So here, I'm trying to scan these. They can't remember their name now. What are they called? Yeah, try and scan them. It's not scanning for some reason. But if you're really quick with these, what you can do, you can actually, if you shoot their canisters with a fire arrow, it explodes and it can kill loads of them at once. Yeah, grazer. It'll kill loads of them at once. You get quite a bit of XP. But I've not done it here just because it can be tricky for new players. So once you've got one, just kill any one. If you're quick, you can run in. You can run right to where you know when they first come through, and just press R2 to kill one. And then once you killed one and looted it, obviously you get a trophy. You have to do it again. And as you've seen, I quickly run to the right, and I just hit one with R2 as it runs into my path. And yes, I just cut that bit a little bit there because somehow I fell off this cliff. It wasn't my fault. Somebody pushed me. Yeah, I fell. I tripped. Yeah, something fell. Banana skin. I don't know. It was that other boy, the one with pen on his face, left a banana skin. I slipped on it and fell off a cliff. Yeah, wasn't my proudest moment. Yeah, but I cut that out, and up here, and along here. Yeah, another little cutscene. Come on, guys. We'll win this trial. We must. For my mother. For roast. Actually, I don't know who my mother is, so maybe not. For roast. For my mother. No. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just keep going. We can do this. I think it's cold. The cold in the... We're high up in the mountains going to my head.
Good. I'm gaining.
Make your way across these rocks. Careful you don't fall off. Yeah, you might twist your ankle if you fall down from that height. I think you may do something a bit more severe, but you definitely twist your ankle. Rappel down here. That's it. The outcast is gaining. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm the underdog. The outcast. They don't know where I am. I like this. Oh, there they are, climbing around the wall. Come on, up here. There'll be another wall to scale. And there'll be some enemies fight at the end of this, actually. And there's a trophy for getting, I think it's 30 headshots on humans. I think it's trophy 30 headshots. So we're going to make a start on that now. It will be tricky if you've not played this before, getting headshots. It will be a bit tricky. But we're on story mode. And you won't take much damage, so it's a good opportunity to do it. There's probably about 20 enemies here. I think it's probably about 20 enemies here. Maybe just over.
Can't let them beat me now.
Yeah, so over here, then down the zip line. And we've taken a lead. The outcast wins again. Triumphed in the proving grounds, that's the name of them. Yeah, so here they are, these enemies. There'll be sort of 3 or 4 waves. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get some headshots here. You can just quickly kill them quickly. But yeah, I'm going to use this as time to get some headshots. Yeah, I don't know what he did then. Somehow glitched up the top of a rock. Yeah, see, the arrows are doing nothing to me. I'm Aloy, invincible. The invincible outcast. They will feel my arrows. That's it, Aloy. And one more over there. Yeah, you can use your press R3 when you're aiming and it will slow time down. But you see the bar on the right of the centre of the screen, just to the right of the centre. And that shows you sort of how much slow time you've got. But with the one of the skills you purchased, you can also slow down time when you're jumping and when you're sliding. I don't know where he's aiming. I'm here, you moron. So once you've got the first wave, yeah, there'll be a little cutscene, and then the second wave will spawn in. Here they come. Yeah, come on, come into my arrow.
They keep coming. How many are there?
Not many. They're dropping pretty quick. Ouch. Shit, I think that one hurt. Oh, and that one. Oh, that looked painful. Let's get him. Yeah, sometimes I'm really accurate and sometimes I just can't hit my target. I blame it on the wind. And I do need a new bow. Okay, I'm not sure who that was. Backstabbed me. No, missed that time. Pickaxe trying to mine, are you? Mine some bedrock. Bedrock's a bit further down, mate. Okay, get him. Don't know what he's doing. I think he dropped his purse. Don't know yet. And at the end of it, you got to loot the leader. And if you do run out of arrows, you can just loot the bodies, guys, to get them back. Yeah, he's got a Gatling gun. You can use it, but yeah, I want to keep getting headshots with my bow for that headshot trophy. Yeah, the Gatling gun is pretty cool. You may want to just go and get a Gatling gun now, and worry about headshots later. I fell down there by accident. Yes, my apologies. Yes, let's get some more. So him, headshots. Yeah, we're going to loot them. I'm trying to loot the leader, because you have to loot the leader in a second. Yeah, see, he had a green rarity, so that's why I looted him. Yes, I think that's leader in the middle there. No, sorry, leader. If you turn right about 20 degrees and climb that rock, he's up there. Or that little cliff ledge. That's it, Aloy, no. Yep, left, no, left. Left, Aloy. No, turn around, Aloy. She's not listening, is she? That's it, she did a long turn. Yeah, he's just up here, the leader. There he is. Yeah, you got to loot the leader. And yes, it doesn't identify him easily until you get right up close to him. You thought it'd be like a red marker on the leader, but it's not. Unless I'm just blind and didn't see it. Yeah, so that's a proving grounds, guys. And yes, you're in Mother's something now. Oh yeah, Mother's Heart. So just come through this door. There'll be a few cutscenes through this door, as well the womb of the mountain. And then yeah, come in here and grab your equipment. And then you're going to follow that mother now. And when you see that red door, head to it and then take a left, and you'll find these sorts of vents here. And you want to come through them because you'll get the power cell. Yes, obtain power cell. There's quite a few of them we have to get. It's like a little side quest, but it's connected to a trophy. That's why we're getting them. So yeah, make sure you go into that event first, guys, and get that power cell. Yeah, very important. Otherwise, it means you're gonna have to come back in here later on. It just saves doing it now, doing it later. So I'm coming down to here because this is where you need to wait. Is it Mother Teresa? Yeah, she'll come down here, and then you have to talk to her. That will advance the side quest. Yeah, the side quests, we don't have to do too many. There are a lot of side quests, but you only have to do so many of them for platinum. And there's not actually any trophy related directly to the side quest. Well, I know you've got to get the armor, but there's trophies connected to an there's side quests connected to one specific trophy, and you've got to do many side quests just to get that trophy, because it leads certain NPCs to help you in certain ways, and that will lead to a trophy. But that's much later in the game. But I'm just rolling up here because if you go too far, you just get pushed back. You have to wait for Mother Teresa to catch up again. Yeah, she'll eventually get up here, and then you'll head up and you'll complete, well, the Womb of the Mountain. You'd have completed most of the quests. Yeah, so once she gets closer, she's just about on me. Here she is. Here she is, Mother Teresa. Yeah, give her time. Give her time. You should have seen her in her prime. Damn. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa the outcast. Yeah, so I just chose, I should be on my way. You can choose the other dialogue if you want, but I just want to get it over and done with. So I'm just spinning, rolling down here now. And I'm going to roll off this cliff here. Just be careful, if you go directly straight down to the floor, you'll die. So I'm just dropping down onto the sort of sides of the wall where you can. And you come through here. Now there's going to be a few little boxes we're going to loot. You're going to loot a few little boxes here. There we go, there's one there, supply crate. And you got another one over here, just in between these two huts. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little shed there. And then onto this hut, it's another supply crate. And you got another one on the corner here. Yes, and then we're going to climb the ladder, because when you climb the ladder, it'll make you spawn back near the bottom. Anyway, you get that other crate nearby. So just talk to these guys, and you want to tell them that you were made a seeker. And then I'm going to choose a heart option. Yeah, so straight after that, if you quick, do this now. If not, wait. But you can quickly loot that supply crate, loot this one, and loot this one over here as well. If you do it quick, loot them quickly, or you can just wait for the enemies to come in. And then once you come in, you want to scan them. That's a corrupted machine. And you want to scan this big spider sort of thing, corrupted machine. And then we're just going to kill it with R2 quickly. If it jumps away, just shoot the yellow things on its head, because they'll do a lot of damage. That's it. And once you've killed it, loot it. There'll be a cutscene. And then you're just going to look around, see if any of them corrupted machines around have got like a green or blue icon above them to indicate they've got a rare item. And then if they have, you're just going to loot them. Don't really bother looting the rest, because your inventory is going to start getting full soon. Yeah, so just loot the ones which have got like a high rarity item. And then once you got them, you're going to jump out here. Yes, I'm just showing you the notebook. Yeah, see, this is where you keep them all. Basically, we've got to get every machine filled in there, and that's by scanning them with R3. And right now I'm buying Combat Override Plus, and Cool Mount.
I need to find a machine.
If you could buy that now, buy it, because it can make this next bit a bit quicker. But if not, don't worry. So there's a training dummy there, we just got, guys. That's training. I can't remember now, but it's a training dummy here as well. Yeah, I've lost count now. And then here's a trader. So remember, get them two training dummies, very important. And this trader, get the free sample box, because just like before, it'll have a fast travel pack in it and some materials that will help. So we're heading to the ruins from the prologue now, but I'm just going to keep an eye out for foxes along the way. I'm probably taking a bit too long here, and this fox gets away from me and I have to run after him again. But the ruins, they're actually the the green thing on the landmark, on the compass marker on the top. You'll see it in a minute. You see it, the green marker just at the right, it just popped off the screen there. It's like a sort of looks like a green sort of front of an igloo. Yeah, that's the marker for a ruins. Yeah, so just looted that fox. Yeah, you want 10 fatty meat from them. Just keep looting it. Along the way, we'll just keep an eye out for foxes in wooded areas. They don't just show up in wooded areas. Sometimes you can see them anywhere else. You always want to keep a lookout for them. It just means wooded areas are where you're more likely to see them. So drop down here. Carefully, don't drop down that hole to the side. Yes, just down there, because obviously it'll be a different way then. If you do drop down there, it just means you're going to have to make your way back up, guys. But come through here. Just take this route I'm taking. Through here. Yeah, see, even I'm getting lost. Through here. Through here. Yeah, no, they're crates, Aloy. Drop down these steps or climb down the steps and force this door open. You know if you're on the right track because you'll find this door. And then once you get to this door, come through here, take a right, and see these sort of ice crystals or icicles blocking the doorway. You can smash it now with your staff and loot these crates inside. And then head back through. And we're almost done now, actually. Yeah, head up these steps. Head up these steps. Up here. And you'll find in the wall through here. Yeah, to the right, some more icicles. Break them. And here's some more crates and a power cell. Yeah, power cell number 2. Power cell number 2. Yeah, loot the crates first. There we go. And there's the power cell. Rare item. It's green. Yeah, like I say, we do need all these. And what we're going to do now, yeah, so if you manage to purchase cool mount on the branch tree, you could actually warp straight to the gate, which we'll be going to soon. But if not, we're going to warp to this campfire. Yeah, warp to this campfire. Yeah, if you see the marker there, the objective marker, just to the east, there's some more campfires, but just below them and to the east there's a sort of little house icon, and if you walk there, that's where you have to go soon. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to open all my treasure boxes here to get all the loot from them. Yeah, see that? Plenty of fast travel packs. Yeah, and good thing is, if you can't quite hold everything, they don't just get
no one else will help me.
Trashed. They're still there for you to take later. So all we need to do, we need to override a strider now and ride it. So I'm just heading over here to the objective marker. To override, we need to sneak up on it. So make sure you're crouched and then go behind it and then hold triangle to override it. If you do scare them away, you're just going to have to sneak up behind them again. Yeah, so hold triangle to override it when the prompt appears. And then get on, boy. Attaboy. And now we're going to head to the next objective marker. And where it's taking me now, that's where you can warp to. And if you did have a cool mount skill, you can just press select with the D-pad and just call your mount, and that will fulfill all them override objectives automatically. So it's a merchant here. We're going to talk to him because he's got a free sample box, and he's also got some extra gear. And this gear is only on the complete edition, I believe, guys. Yeah, so treasure boxes again, free sample box. Yes, and you see this Banuk Cullen Bow box, Banuk Trailblazer, Kaya Mighty Bow, and a Kaya Storm Rager. I think that's only complete edition, but they're free, so you can take all them, and then you can open them all. And yeah, complete edition. So if you're not on complete edition, you won't be able to get them, I don't think. Yeah, so back on my strider. Yeah, so this is it. Secret at the gates. Just head through here, and this is sort of complete this mission. Yeah, the main embrace gate. Sorry, that's one you want to warp to if you did have the cool mount. Yeah, so after this, we're going to call it a day here, guys. But I'm just going to get through this cutscene, and there's a bonfire nearby, campfire, and I'm just going to save the game. Manual save. Yeah, so that's it for part 1. They're all going to be sort of similar to this. I mean, to begin with, it's obviously going to be quite... There's not much to keep track of, but the more we go, the more there's going to be to do, and more there will be to keep track of. But we're on story, guys. It shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult, and we'll get some better weapons later, better upgrades, and it'll become a lot easier. But it's quite a lot to keep track of, so just make sure you're paying attention all the time. But yeah, I should say that start of the part, not at the end. Anyway, guys, I'll make this manual save here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.